Hello everybody and a good day to you all. Today I'm talking about the Good Omens Amazon original series. This series was directed by Douglas McKinnon. After starring in it, you have Michael Shannon, David Tennant, and many others to the cast. It mostly focuses on an angel and a demon trying to stop the apocalypse. Because see, even though they're on opposite sides, and even although Michael Sheen's character, the angel, Azrael, doesn't want to admit that they're friends, but they're friends. They've been through a lot together throughout time and throughout history, trying to influence the world the best way they know how to, either to prevent something from happening or stop something from happening, or just so they can enjoy the pleasures of this world. They love the earth. They love Earth, and everything the Earth has to offer. They love it. And the idea of having of apocalypse destroying everything, well, it's just not fun for them. And they still don't understand why this war had to happen in the first place. You see that the angels are pissed off because the war that happened a long time ago with Lucifer and all the angels that followed him never really quite ended, and it just stopped. And so they feel as though we got to prove who is the best, who's number one by having this war. So the apocalypse has to happen. And it starts off with the Antichrist, the son of Satan, being delivered to the right parents. Because see, now you have Crawley, who's played by David Tennant. He's the demon. He had one job. Was deliver the Satan's son to the right parents. Which supposed to be some American politician. They put raised up in politics, grew up in there, and then boom, use his influence to take over the world. But it didn't turn out that way. Another group came in with their baby, and next thing you know, things got all flippity floppy, and then the son Warlock, who they thought was the devil's son, went to the politicians, and then Adam went to this nice loving family and lived in the middle of the woods. Yeah. So you're pretty much you're watching this boy grow up, learn his powers, and discover who he is, and then the direction he's going into. And you have Azrael and Crawley pretty much trying to prevent this war from happening by any means necessary. Now, overall, I really did enjoy this whole entire series. It was funny. The chemistry between Michael Shannon's character and David Tennant's character is just great and fun to watch. Every scene that they're in together is just fantastic because they play off one another quite well, even though they're opposites, and you can tell they love each other. But at the same time, you have the angel who just too scared to admit it, because he knows, like, admitting that he cares about a demon is just wrong. Even though that demon at one time was an actual angel, he's just one of those who was a fallen. So yeah, and also you have the demon who also is kind of scared to admit that he actually is good too. Even because there are times in here where some things go happen, and he says, "Oh heaven," and he said, "Oh, what am I saying?" Because he's supposed to be the demon, supposed to be praised in hell, and yet he's glorifying heaven. So it had little moments like that. I like how this story got played out. I mean, how the story played out, because they could have went a lot the traditional route with this whole Antichrist thing, where it goes with a lot of things with the Satan's son. But they took that idea and made you think it was going to go in one direction, which the way that it usually always goes, and then they changed it and flipped it to something else. And they said, "Oh, that's different." It had a lot of twists and turns in this series that I did not quite see coming, because it made you think it's going down in one direction, which is something you see a lot of times in other places, but in other things. But then they switch it, and it says, "Oh," and when they turn around like that, it takes it to a whole different direction that you actually quite like, and maybe even better. I really did enjoy that. Yes. Overall, because there's only 6 episodes, it wraps up quite nicely, but it also lends to another season, possibly. Hopefully that it might come back for another season. I don't know. But if it doesn't, I did enjoy this one. Had a whole lot of fun watching it from the beginning to the end. Watching how they take these classic stories that I've been told many times before, and just turn it around, add a little spin to it, make it a little cheeky, little fun, and I really enjoyed it a whole lot. Because the whole series pretty much rides on Michael Sheen's character and David Tennant's character. It pretty much rides on them, and everybody else is like supporting their storyline in a way. But the ones who do show, other than the angel and the demon, they do their job quite nicely as well too. And I even like the kid who plays the Antichrist. I liked him too, and his journey, his emotional and his arch that he went through. Because he starts off as a sweet little boy, and then things start happening when it's time for him to get activated, going on this dark path, and then you see where that goes, and I found that very interesting, and how he interacted with his friends, the only friends that he has, and who actually stood by him, and then watching them get scared of him, not sure what he's going to do to them, and then how that turns around. Overall, like I said, it was a fun series. It could be scary, but not too scary. It's funny, but it's not silly. But at times it could be silly, but it's not too overbearing that it takes away from the story. So it's done quite well. It's a nice balance between everything, from the acting, from the storytelling, everything on board. Because they combine both like British actors and American actors and put them together. You usually don't see that a lot in a lot of films. It's all British or it's all American, but now it was like a mixture of both. So I really did enjoy that. So overall, fun series. I highly recommend it. I'm giving it a grade. I'm giving it a solid A. I really did enjoy it. So leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about Good Omens if you have seen it. And if you haven't seen it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully when you watch it, you will enjoy it. Have fun watching it too. So give my channel a big like, hit the thumbs up, shaboom, and subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it. Like I always say in my dreams in my life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.